It is 6:45 now. Here's a look at downtown Tallahassee. It's going to be another warm one out there for folks who still have a lot of work left to do. The utility crews still restoring power.
Yeah.
Keep some water nearby.
Broke a record yesterday, right?
91 degrees yesterday.
That's crazy.
Middle of October. Still talking 90s. And I think we're going to do it for another day or two at least. Maybe with a little bit of luck, by Thursday we can start to slim those temperatures down. And I do like where things are going for next week. But of course, we're going to get there first. The radar picture doesn't have a lot to show us now. There are showers off to our north and west. That's where most of the activity is, and that's where most of it's going to stay. I think as we get down the road a day or two, we'll start to look for the boundary helping to generate those showers, maybe try to squeeze out a few extra for us. But even then, I don't love our chances to get wet just yet. We're at 68 degrees in Valdosta right now, 70 for Thomasville and for Tallahassee. Plenty of humidity out there, so we'll be on the lookout for fog. There was the split yesterday, 69 and 91. That's a July kind of split. Normally in the middle of October, you're talking 57 to 81. And yeah, there's a record for today, 92 degrees. We hit 91 yesterday. We could get awfully close to that record again this afternoon. 75 this morning at Carabel, 73s for Perry and for St. Mark's. It's also 73 up in Albany. We're at 71 for Camilla and 70 in Moultrie. So pretty warm across the board. There isn't a lot of breeze to stir things up. We've got all that moisture lingering, so a lot of spots are going to have visibility at a mile or less. Now out here for parts of eastern Texas, northern Louisiana, this is where the boundary is. Now that boundary is trying to make progress east, but it keeps running into more of that ridge of high pressure over the Atlantic that has been so persistent and stubborn. Now that ridge slides away a little bit over the next day or so. The boundary starts to sag a little further south. I don't think it cleanly gets all the way through our area. It's probably going to linger about where it is, maybe drift a little bit more to the south and east, hopefully far enough to let more and more of us into some of that cooler and drier air. I like the chances for South Georgia and Alabama to get that cooler and drier air. I don't love the idea, maybe the Sewanee Valley to get there, but we'll see how things progress over the next day or two. And then as we get to the upcoming weekend, there should be another push of cooler and drier air. That's the one that should be able to sweep this warm, humid mess away and give us some more fall-like weather, hopefully as early as Sunday, but we got a few days before we get there. Futurecast right now going to show more of the same. I think a couple of pop-up showers here and there today and tomorrow. That's about all. But as that boundary gets a little closer, it could ring out a few extra showers. So we'll leave the rain chances maybe a little bit higher tomorrow and even Thursday before things maybe start to dry back out just a little bit. Maybe. On the Gulf today, winds out of the southeast and south 5 to 15. Seas 1 to 3 feet. We'll put a light chop in the protected waters. High tides next up for the boaters right now, underway. As a matter of fact, they'll wrap it up just before 8 o'clock this morning. 60s and 70s. It is warm. It is humid. Sun comes up officially at 7:40. Rain chances like 20–30% for most of the day today. I'm not counting on big rains or lots of rains, but there should be some showers. We'll shoot for 90. I think we're going to get there. Some of the warmest spots could see 91 or 92, and that could flirt with record levels. Back near 70 again tonight. We are still staying muggy. Still not getting into that fall-like weather yet. Now, we'll start to see maybe a little change in the daytime highs, I think, Thursday, but the mornings still look a little bit warm, and the conditions still going to feel a little bit muggy. Saturday, maybe we'll get that next push, and that hopefully brings not just a few showers, but a whole different air mass for Sunday, when maybe daytime highs get back down to 80 where they belong, and morning lows next week, guys, maybe start in the 50s.